Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back with another Hypixel Skyblock video, and today's video is a guide on how to best level up your mining skill for mid-game players. To start off, we're going to talk about minions. Minions are one of Skyblock's most helpful features to help you level up your collections and skills without being online. Today, we're going to cover the best mining minions available to maximize your skill leveling up. Alright, so first off, I went ahead and did the math, got all the mining minions available in the game as of right now, and went over to the bazaar and found the estimated price to get each of them up to tier 4. Now, these don't matter too much right now because we haven't looked at which one's the best. And obviously, Endstone Minion for 3k, cheapest one, but it's not going to be very good, you know? So instead, right now, we're going to go ahead and scroll down here to... Alright, yeah, so down here, we have tier 4 mining minions, collected at full with small storages. It says 9 slots, 6 in the minion, then 3 with the small storage. And you would think that Ice Minion would be the best here with 288 XP. However, gold, diamonds, and emeralds, when you have a compactor with a smelter on the gold, though, you get nearly 8 times as much XP, over 8 times as much XP as you would without the compactors. And you can increase this number right here by even further by getting a Silverfish pet. Now let's say you get around a level 50 Silverfish pet, because I don't expect mid-game players to have a level 100, obviously. It'll give you a 15% increase in the mining experience you get, which then increases this number to 2,150 experience per collected. And then this number will obviously change, because even if you don't have level 50 yet, you will get it up to it by collecting. And if you do have a level 50, then it will keep going up in levels from collecting all of this stuff. So this number can change quite a bit. And if you are wondering how to get one of these Silverfish pets, go over to the auction house, go to Silverfish, go to lowest price on the bin, and see you can get, you need an epic one. So if we want to just go ahead and sort this to epic, you can get one for around $100,000, 100,000 coins, sorry. And sometimes you can get it for cheaper like this. You see, if you go any lower, you won't get this mining experience boost that this one gives. So you want to go ahead and get yourself an epic, and the legendary really isn't. As you can see, the legendary isn't completely worth it unless you do want that permanent haste 3 applied, but this is a lot more for 848,000 at the lowest here, which they do range up to, to 1 million pretty quickly. So based on everything that we see here, Gold Minion is actually going to be the best here because the time between actions is actually shorter, so you will get more in the less amount of time. And then I also went ahead, and if you guys are looking to also make money along with this, then you want to go ahead and go with the Emerald or Diamond Minions, because at full, even though they are a little bit slower by about 6 or 7 seconds per action, which does add up quite a bit, but you will get, even with the diamonds, you'll get around double the amount that you would with gold. But you do get the same amount of mining experience, but it's just a bit slower. So if you are maybe doing an overnight thing, then I'd say diamond minions are better. But if you are just in the day and you got to collect it every few hours, then gold minion is probably the way to go. Now do keep in mind that these minions with the compactors will take a while to fill up, longer than they would without the compactors, since they do have to make all of the blocks, which honestly probably would last overnight. So if you are going to go off that, then diamond is definitely suggested. It's really your pick here of which ones you want to go with. Gold minion will be quicker, but it all just really depends on if you have any fuels or anything in there and how quickly they take, because you don't want the storages to get full overnight, or else, because then you're losing money and experience off of it that you could get if they were collected while they were just gotten full, instead of sitting there full for multiple hours before you do go online. Now most of the time you will earn even more than the numbers I have listed here, but I just did this based off of the sell price to an NPC because I didn't want to go with the bazaar and give you guys a false number, because that will actually fluctuate quite a bit. But if you guys do want any of this information on this document, like this here, these were all the prices taken the day that I did all of this research, which was today and yesterday. So as you can see here, like ice sells for half a coin, but on the bazaar it sells for 4 to 5 times more than that. Or one of the most notable examples would be quartz, selling for 4 coins, but on the bazaar it sells for 18. And then some of them do even drop. An emerald sells for 6, and then at the time of that, it sold for actually less on the bazaar. So you really just got to make sure to check. Honestly, the most notable example is titanium, to be honest, because 20 coins to 284.9, but you're not going to be getting a titanium minion, since those are not in the game yet, and I don't believe they will be coming. But don't take my word for that, because you never know. But if a titanium minion were to come into the game, this price would drop drastically, since titanium would be a lot more accessible and obtainable than just having to actually go mine manually for it. So yeah, like I said, I will leave a link to this Google Doc in the description below so that you guys can use all of this info for yourselves. I have the amount of experience you get for all of this, tier list of best to worst, I have all the sell prices, I have all the mining things, so that when you're just mining them normally, this is about how much you get for all of them with Fortune 3, Silverfish Pet, then also without all that. Alright, so next up, we're going to be looking at the ways that you can manually earn as much mining experience as possible, because you don't want to just sit around waiting for minions. I mean, it is very nice to have your minions down here, but you also do want to be earning money on your time. So my suggestion for pickaxe will either be a golden pickaxe if you can't get just the fractured mithril pickaxe that you can get whenever you go into the dwarven mines for the first time. Now, since you all are mid-game players probably watching this video, I would expect that you guys do have access to the dwarven mines, so that you can actually get this pickaxe, and you're going to want to go ahead and put Fortune 3 on it, so you will actually get that extra mining chance that you can sell for more as well, just because we also want to make money off of this. Okay, and looking at this list, as long as you have a Silverfish Pet, this is going off of a level 51 with Fortune 3, but obviously you could change that around if you just have a level 25 or a level 60. It will change slightly, but the numbers and the order of these will still stay the same, because each of them will increase. And as you can see, mithril is by far the best thing to go mining for, since it gives over double the amount that obsidian does. And you can mine mithril. Most of the time you can mine it faster than obsidian, as long as you are mining the gray wool and the cyan concrete ones, because those actually mine quicker than the cyan wool. And then even better bonus onto this mithril is that you do have the chance of mining titanium once you mine the mithril, which just gives, again, over double the amount that mithril does, getting a whole 115. And again, to even add on to this even more of why mining for mithril is so good, is that since you're mining for the dwarven mines, you do have the chance of a major event happening, like the goblin raid, where once you kill at least 25 goblins, you will get 20,000 mining experience as a reward. And that is a pretty decent chunk, to be honest, which will really help you out in leveling up your mining. Now, grinding a skill to its max level is a very long grind, which really only gives a small but pretty noticeable stat boost, honestly. And if you have the time to do these and really enjoy the game, then I say go for it. But my one tip is to take it slow, because we don't want you going insane. And anyways, on that note, I hope you all enjoyed this short guide. If you want another guide video on how to level up another skill for mid-game players, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below to let me know. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and have a fantastic day. Peace.